So you were having the luxury of choosing your time. You were having the luxury of deciding on your own. Why you felt like, moving into, I would say, the exciting world of aviation?
Actually, it was a random choice.
Sometimes like it's that angry customers who would sit on your head and be after you and to check out the next available flight, you seek immediate solution. It is a test of your patience and you need to solve it just like that.
To be very honest, we don't have any other choice. Patience is the key.
Congratulations for having faced such challenges and coming out as a better human being, a better professional, a better individual.
Yes.
So he is a classic example, a live example in front of me who would get the benefit of such practice. Dear viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Inspire and Empower with Atif. As I had promised during the description of my YouTube channel about the kind of content that I want to deliver through this channel, today I would like to present yet another mock interview. If you could recall, I had made a video, the mock interview that was for entry-level finance and accounts jobs. If you could also recall, there was another video which was a dedicated video, how to generate more sales in a retail context. Today, I want to take this opportunity to present before you a mock interview which would be basically for aspirants who are planning to make a career in the field of travel and tourism and hospitality sector. So today I am joined by Mr. Jubair Ahmed Choudhury. I'm really thankful to Mr. Jubair when I had requested him if he could spare some time for the benefit of people aspiring to make a career in the field of hospitality, tourism, travel management. So Jubair readily agreed without a second thought. So that's very kind of you. So please welcome to my show. And we would engage in a very natural conversation kind of a mode, a mock interview, so to speak. And then nothing is scripted as such. We let us speak very naturally. And as many of you might know that I am an HR professional, having worked in the industry for more than 15 years now. So I would try to, use that experience in interviewing Mr. Jubair and try to bring out a lot of things through this interview for the greater benefit of the viewers, the aspirants in particular. Thank you, Jubair, for coming for this mock interview.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be here and give the mock interview in front of you. I'll be very happy.
Okay. So what generally happens, Jubair, when I see the name of a person? Like I can see Jubair written here.
Yes, sir.
What does it actually mean?
Well, the word Jubair means powerful, wise, and little bit kind-hearted person.
Okay. So what's the source of that knowledge, this information? Where did you get this?
I googled it. So.
Achha, you googled it. Okay. Let me tell our viewers that we would be engaging in a sort of a conversation, so beyond a typical mock interview, so that we can help our viewers, in particular the aspirants, to basically shape their career and ace the interviews once they face the interviews in the future. So we would be engaging in a discussion kind of a mode wherever it is required, so that we shed more light on how to talk, how to give information, and make it more understandable to our viewers. So the endeavor is not strictly within inverted commas, not strictly just mock interviews, not a mock interview, but something beyond, engaging in a free-flowing chat, a discussion, enabling a better and a deeper understanding for all our viewers. So Jubair, I hope so we have a great discussion, a great conversation, a fantastic mock interview for the benefit of our viewers. The reason why I asked you about your name, it can be Jubair, it can be anybody. As an interviewer, it is important to basically check if the candidate is really having that curiosity. And curiosity is also one of the competencies which people look for different roles, job roles. People, do they have the curiosity to find out what their name actually means? Is also one way of finding out if a person has the curiosity to know the name which is being pronounced everywhere on a daily basis, right? So that is something we check. So it's very important. Otherwise, it may project a very negative impression if we do not, take the time and the trouble and the pain to find out what actually means as far as my name is concerned. So that's one thing I wanted to know. It's good that you know the meaning of your name. Maybe it's Google the source, but no issues. But at least people should put in the efforts to find out what the name really actually means and it conveys. Anyways, so you've spent, I think, 7+ years in the aviation industry.
Right, sir.
And before that, you had spent around 2.5 years running your own shop, which was basically into a travel agent kind of a setup, right?
Yes.
Okay, before I come to that work experience in a traditional, way, I want you to introduce yourself.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to be here and introduce myself. As you have my CV, my name is a little bit long. You can see it's Ahmed Jubair Ahmed Choudhury. I am from Hailakandi, and
Hailakandi is in Assam.
Yeah, it is in Assam.
For all our viewers, we have a global viewership.
Exactly, it is in Assam, in India.
Okay.
And about my family, I have my mother, my father, and one brother, and recently got married. I have my wife also. And if I talk about my education, I am
Before that, what does your father do? What your mother does? Your siblings, what they are into? Their profession?
Yeah. My father was in state government job.
Okay.
He was in PNRD department.
Okay.
And my mother is a homemaker. And
so what is PNRD?
It's Panchayat and Rural Development.
Okay.
And
he worked as?
He worked as an clerk.
Okay.
About my brother, he is in fishery business. We have our own land and we used to do the fishery kind of thing. I am not into it. I don't have the vast idea.
So one tip here to my viewers who are aspiring to make a career, maybe travel industrial or beyond any profession. This is a common question. Introducing yourself. So please make it very simple for the interviewers. I mean, when you were talking about your family, my father was a government employee. He worked in the Panchayat and Rural Development Department. Okay, as what? Again, that also needs to be mentioned. So many times I've seen this is a problem with candidates. They don't mention where their father or mother they worked. You have to again ask them, and if they mention the department, they would not mention the job role the person was into. So it's very important to make it very simple and one straight answer at one go, not to be asked 3 times by the interviewer. So ideally it should be, my father worked in the Panchayat and Rural Development Department, Government of Assam. He was a government employee and he worked as a clerk in that organization. And then followed by your mother, because it should start with parents, and then you jumped into your brother. So you missed out your mom. So talk about your mom.
Okay. My mother is a homemaker.
Yeah.
And she takes care of...
I would say everything. I would say everything. Moms are being regarded as the best managers as far as the home affairs are concerned. So they do everything in that way, right?
Yes.
Okay, please proceed.
Now come to my brother. I have already mentioned, he is in fishery business.
Okay.
So we have our own land and we use it for to cultivate the fish and all. I don't have much idea about it. He takes care of it, my brother. And that's all about my family. About my educational background, I'm a arts graduate from Assam University. That's all about me.
That's about your educational background. Okay. So tell me, how did you start off your career?
It started with a small idea
Okay.
to start my own at the beginning after completing my graduation.
But I've seen a lot of young people. I mean, when they complete their graduation, there is a craze to grab a job, and they are fascinated by corporate jobs. What made you not follow that route, but pick up your own business, do something on your own? I mean, what was the trigger point? Why you did this and did not follow the crowd? Usually, the crowd moves towards a corporate job, right? So you took a very unconventional route. Why?
In the beginning, it was same like others.
Okay.
I also tried for a government job.
Okay.
But somehow it
It didn't work.
it didn't work.
Okay.
The area from where I belong, we don't have any corporate options, like much options like the other state has. We don't have any options like that.
Okay.
Like this in my area.
Okay.
So usually for a corporate job, I need to go out from my home, my hometown or my own place. And then the idea clicked in my mind that I can start this small business.
So necessity is the mother of invention, in other words. So there weren't opportunities available. So probably that pushed you to do something on your own.
Exactly.
When you look back, do you think it was a good decision to do something on your own?
Yeah, it was an excellent idea.
Why do you think so?
Because after spending 7 years in corporate, I can easily say that is the same kind of ship race I'm in right now. Working for 7 to 8 hours, earning and doing the same thing every day.
So if I ask you, because you wore the hat of an entrepreneur, running your own show, deciding on your own, and you were your own boss, and you had a fairly small setup into travel and tourism, busy in, like a travel agent, making the bookings, making the hotel bookings, flight bookings, all that. And that was for 2.5 years, right?
Exactly.
And then you had spent 7 years into a job, right? So if you do a comparison, can you help me with 3 positives and 3 negatives when I compare your own setup vis-a-vis being a job holder?
Okay, I'll start with the positive. If I'm talking about my own business. If I go for my own business, own kind of thing, so from there I can have my own timings.
Okay.
My own way of doing things. I can use.
That's a very deep thing. If people follow what you actually said, that is something very big, a big thing which people really need to think about in a deeper way, because the freedom to choose your time. You're not tied and bound by a time. That's a big thing. And the freedom to do something and decide on your own.
Yes, sir.
Literally, that's freedom, right? And the third thing.
Okay, the third thing is stay in my own home.
Okay, staying in your own.
Not about it's not in home, with family. Because in a longer way, if I want to explain, spending time with family is it's a blessing.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. So it was like a work from home setup? No, it was a shop, right?
Shop, yeah.
Okay,
so,
but then you could give a lot of time to your family.
Yes. It's 3 kilometers away from my home. So I can anytime I can go to my home and
Okay.
do the things. Currently,
So you were having the luxury of choosing your time. You were having the luxury of deciding on your own. You were having the luxury of spending good quality time with your family. And what made you decide to drop this and shut this business and come to a job?
at the time when I started my own shop for the travel agency, kind of thing. At the time when I started my own shop, it was running very well. It was running very well. At the time, there was no third party apps for booking holidays and all. So people used to come and give us. We used to have lots of revenue from the customer directly. Nowadays, it happens like everybody or everything is moving to the internet. So it's because of that anybody can book hotels or a package anytime they want from laying on their bed at home. So the business, what happened is gradually it was going down, and the responsibility is going a little bit up at that time. Okay. So I had to make a decision at the time, whether you do this with the challenges or you move out. And I choose to move out.
So that was a very hard decision.
It was.
Okay. So once you decided that I have to shut down this business and be a job holder, so it was giving up on the luxury of decision making. It was giving up on the luxury of having the time at your disposal and the luxury of spending quality time with your family, but you didn't have any option but to get into a job. So as far as the job market is concerned, as you mentioned, you tried for a government job or maybe few of the jobs, government jobs, and it didn't click.
Yes.
So you decided to move into the private sector. Now, private sector, there are so many jobs. So many jobs. So we have administration jobs, jobs in logistics, job in the banking sector, so on and so forth. Why you felt moving into, I would say, the exciting world of aviation?
Actually, it was a random choice.
Okay.
If I tell you honestly,
yeah,
it was a random choice.
Yeah, I like that, being honest. Okay. That is something which is really the need of the hour. Okay.
I was actively looking for a job, and then I saw an ad about there is a vacancy.
Okay.
And then I decided to give a try because.
Okay, let me go a little bit deeper into understanding the psychology of the job seeker. Why you felt like I should try for this? When you saw the ad, why you felt like let's give a try? What was the pull factor? Was it a compulsion or was it something else?
It is I can say that it is a mixture of compulsion and something else also. Okay. Something else I can say that I was I was in a business of providing customer service only.
Mm-hmm.
So that experience from my shop that helped a lot while giving the interview.
Right. So we say the term transferable skills.
Exactly.
There were a lot of transferable skills that you had gained while being into your own business, which could be used here. Right. So you felt like there is a connect. There is a connect.
Yes.
Okay. And then how it unfolded, and then you prepared yourself, and then how did you get into the job? How did you ace the interview? Tell us about that.
Yes. And so I applied on the ad I saw. And
through email?
Yeah, it was on the job site.
Job site. Okay.
The apps we have at the time when I applied, it was the websites.
Okay.
So lots of vacancies are there posted there. Lots of scams also there.
Yeah, that's right.
So you have to be a little bit smart to choose where to apply. Otherwise, you'll be a victim of a scam. And I checked and I applied. After the application. I checked few YouTube videos, like giving the
Okay.
interview.
That's great.
I know everybody does this. I also did. From a small city to a tier 2 city, I'm going for interview. I don't have any idea.
So which place you went to?
Guwahati.
Okay.
I never gave any interview in a big city. That was my first interview.
Okay.
And I checked on the internet how to dress, groom yourself, and all. At the time, after the application, I don't even have a proper what is it? Formal clothing
Formal clothes.
for an interview. Like, you can understand, like, my English is not that much good. At that time also, being from a Bengali medium school, I was not you can say expert of English. Then I checked few mock interviews, same what we are doing now.
Right.
And then I have taken the feedback how to face the HR or the interviewer, and how to sit properly. And then I practiced in my home alone, because I never faced any face-to-face interview, one-on-one interview at the time. My first interview was the worst. I can say the worst ever.
Oh.
Then I got rejected.
Okay. So what went wrong? Your self-assessment.
Self-assessment, I was very much nervous at that time.
Achha. So you fumbled.
A lot fumbled. The nervousness, it was for me, it was like I'm
It was a disaster.
disaster.
Okay.
I cannot explain what kind of disaster was that.
Okay.
And then as you said, I did at the time the self-assessment, and then with the help of YouTube, checked that you need to I have seen a video that you need to take your video while giving the interview, and check after the completion you check your video, then you will understand that why it went wrong.
That's one way of practicing.
Yes.
Another way, usually people, what they do is they practice in front of the mirror. So you are talking and you're having a look at yourself. As far as the mirror is concerned, it's there in front of you. So you get to see, you get on the spot an idea of where you're probably going wrong. So that's also another way to practice. Yeah, please proceed.
I did that also.
Yeah.
In front of mirror, but the flaws in front of mirror is you'll get the live image.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you record your interview,
Yes.
you'll
So correct.
you can see after that
Yes.
where
And you can replay.
And
Okay.
you can take your own feedback from that, and you can improve it later on.
Yeah. So all our, aspiring candidates who are watching us today, it's a great tip for everybody. Practice in front of the mirror and record the videos before you go for the actual interview. See where you have gone wrong.
Exactly.
Critically analyze, replay, show it to your friends. And then that was really helpful, right?
It was.
So he is a classic example, a live example in front of me, who could get the benefit of such practice. So what happened next?
After practicing a lot,
Right.
I got a little bit confidence at the time, and then I went for the interview. I remember that in the second interview,
Yeah.
yes, my English was not that great at that time, but at that time I like gained a lot of confidence, and that helped. The HR was impressed at the time, and she gave me a chance.
So, being an HR professional at this point of time, just to elaborate on what you touched upon, the confidence part. Many times, what happens is people are not having a command as far as the language is concerned, but that can be achieved over a period of time with regular practice, what you did for yourself. But when there is a drop of confidence and it touches rock bottom, that is something, it's like a disaster, and the rejections happen. So that's why if people are blessed with a good confidence, even if they are not able to speak with that flow, the desired flow, many a times it happens, they get the benefit of doubt because they're putting in the efforts, and those efforts are getting reflected during the interviews. Those efforts are seen and felt by the interviewer because there is a jump in the confidence levels. So it is a likely predictor that this person is going to deliver in the days to come. So it's a great tip and a great, analysis and a great observation, I would
And
say.
I'll add one more thing.
Yes, please. Yeah.
My day-to-day life in my aviation career,
Yeah.
the use of English is not like that much important. Like in our training, they used to teach us like mirror the language. And in Indian aviation sector nowadays, lots of people they are from like middle class or below middle class. The amount of traveling of the passengers are mostly I can say middle class or below middle class. So like usage of the language, the English language is very less at that.
Now, at this point of time, I want to bring in a famous research. So I think Mahrabian research, if I can really correctly recall that name, famous research. It talks about, if I can exactly recall the figures, 7% is verbal communication, 93% is non-verbal communication, which makes an impact. So from this, and it's a credible research, from this it proves beyond reasonable doubt the impact of non-verbal communication. The pitch, the tone, the gesture, the smile, the body language, everything matters. Everything matters. Okay, so being into hospitality, maybe you can elaborate as time passes, but then what happened finally? You would crack the interviews.
Yes, that time the HR gave me a chance. She gave me a chance, and then started it. The career,
Okay.
the aviation career started.
Oh, wonderful.
Started in 2018.
And in other words, the aviation career, I mean, instead of it started, I would say, I mean, you launched it.
Yeah,
I took off. Okay, in your terminologies. Okay.
There was I cannot explain the amount of happiness at the time. Like, wow, I got a job now. I'll see the aircraft every day. And out of the interview part,
But I think I missed out. I missed that answer. I mean, what exactly motivated you to try for aviation? One was compulsion. You badly needed to support your family. You have your financial obligations, but you say there were also other reasons, perhaps, right?
yes,
For choosing aviation. Was it because getting a chance to be with aircrafts, or maybe move up there? Was it something like that?
the area from where I belong don't have any airports like in 100-kilometer radius.
Okay.
So I never seen a commercial aircraft
Okay.
before.
Okay.
Uh,
So there was this fascination as well
yes,
to explore something new and different.
right. And as I previously said, like
Yeah.
the experience of
Yeah.
handling passenger queries,
Okay.
making hotel bookings and all,
Okay.
doing the arrangement is kind of customer service only.
Customer service. Yeah.
So that like
Okay.
the all the things made my mind to choose the aviation sector.
Okay. And that's when
The
you joined.
customer, I can say the customer service sector.
Got it. Got it. So that's when you joined. You could ace the interview and then you joined, and still you are with the same brand.
This is the second one.
Okay.
I started with a ground handling agency.
Okay. An agency. So for how long you were associated with
For
that
1 year.
agency?
For 1 year.
For 1 year. And then it's been 6 years. You are with the same brand.
No, that was separate because the ground handling agent.
No, that was for 1 year.
Yeah.
And after that?
That doesn't count in aviation sector. If you're
Okay.
not in a direct payroll,
Okay.
it is like you have the experience, but it will not count.
Fine. I just want to know the tenure. It was for a year.
1 year.
1
It
year.
was
And then after
1
that,
year.
the current brand you are into.
Yes.
That's for 6 years or 7 years?
7 years.
7
Total
years.
is 8.
So 7 years with the same brand. There's one way of looking at it is you are a very stable person. And there's another way of looking at it. You don't want to move out of the comfort zone. So which interpretation is correct?
The second one, sir.
You don't want to move out of your comfort zone.
The straightforward answer, if you ask, I'll say is the second one.
Which means you don't want to move out of the comfort zone.
Exactly.
Why?
I don't like if I say like I want to move out from my comfort zone.
Okay.
But I'm not able to do it right now.
Okay.
Maybe because I don't have much opportunities right now as
Okay.
per my experience.
Okay.
But there are opportunities because since I've joined in 2018, the aviation sector, it was like a little bit tough time for aviation sector.
Okay.
It's gradually balancing itself.
Okay.
And after that also recently you can as we are seeing that a few airlines they are in very tough situation.
Okay. My dear viewers, let me take this opportunity to share an important observation of mine from this mock interview. When Jubair was asked, "Are you not comfortable to move out of your comfort zone?" His reply was very candid and very honest, which I really appreciate. Thank you, Jubair, for that. However, based on my years of experience in HR, interviewing thousands of people, thousands of candidates to be precise, it is usually taken in negative light when somebody says, "I'm not comfortable to move out of the comfort zone." The reality is growth happens outside the comfort zone. Somebody not willing to move out of the comfort zone and keeps it straight and simple may be taken as a candidate who is not having that risk appetite, who is not keen and curious to explore newer things in life. So my suggestion to all the job seekers, all the people who want to ace interviews, please give a balanced answer. Yes, it was a balanced answer in the sense that he talked about turbulence in the aviation sector, not many opportunities being available so that he can move out of the comfort zone. That is well understood, but it has to be framed. The sentences have to be framed in a very professional manner so that it is not taken in the other sense that somebody who is risk averse, somebody who loves to be in the comfort zone. So wrong, and negative impression may be formed in the mind of the interviewer. So watch out, beware, and be very careful in conveying your thoughts. All said and done, the other aspect which I should never forget at this point of time is we should also be mindful of what the current job offers us. If in the current job we are having incredible learning atmosphere, we are able to pick up our skills, we are able to hone our skills, we are experiencing a lot of growth, then let's not unnecessarily push ourselves to move into some other role. Okay, that risk appetite is wonderful, but not at the cost of blindly sacrificing the current job, which may be far more better than the one you want to move into and you're planning to make a shift. So do a proper analysis of the current job vis-a-vis the job that you want to move into. And if the current job offers incredible growth opportunities, let's stick around, and there's nothing wrong in it. Thank you. Zubair, I want to ask you, as a senior customer service professional, how do you add value as far as your job role is concerned? How do you add value? Because every job would be adding value to the organization. In what way do you add value through your job? Adding value to the organization, or maybe adding value to the people you get connected with. The micro picture or maybe the macro picture help us understand.
Okay. If we talk about the values, in day-to-day life in airport, I can use my 7 or 8 years of experience in terms of any cancellation due to weather, due to any technical of the aircraft, technical fault, or we have lots of aviation terminologies are there, cancellation due to the other airports situation, or fog, like nowadays due to fog the flight gets delayed. So this 7 or 8 year experience come at the time, it will help, because we know how to tackle, or how to control, or how to give a solution to the customer or the passengers.
Give me an example.
Cancellation due to bad weather. Weather or fog. If the flight gets cancelled, the passenger will be angry. They have lots of work, like corporate passengers we also have in our company. So they will definitely get angry. So providing them the immediate solution. Immediate solution in kind of next available flight. The weather is not in our hand, so we can take a approx idea from the air control officer, the ATC. So they give the approx idea, then how many time it will take to clear the fog or clear the cloud. So according to that, we give the customer solution, the next available flight, or sometimes if it is not possible to shift to other flight.
So which means you have to be on your toes. Sometimes it's that angry customers who would sit on your head and be after you, and to check out the next available flight, seek immediate solution. It is a test of your patience, and you need to solve it just like that.
Yes. This is because of this, the company give us the employment events. If being a customer service executive, our job to provide the solution immediately. If we fails to provide the solution, we have nothing to do in the airports. Because to 6 to 7 years we have worked there, so we handle.
So let me make it very kind of quick. So you are providing solutions as far as helping people when there are cancellations being made. What is the next available flight they can take? You are helping with them with the information, with the check-in, all that.
Taking anger of the customer also.
Yeah, you are exhibiting a lot of patience and giving very attentive ears to them, listening to them. And in what other ways you are helping out the customers? as far as your length and breadth of your job is concerned, in what other ways you are adding value to the lives of customers. You're helping them with the hotel bookings sometimes, right?
Yes.
You're helping them with rescheduling their flights,
Yes.
and helping them with the check-in, all that. And what other things that you do that
So
really
first-
helps the customers?
Yeah, first thing is empathy.
Okay.
Empathy, where it will help a lot, because we don't know, like the customer has any family urgency, medical urgency. They might have some urgent work to do,
Okay.
and the flight got cancelled.
Mhm.
So sometimes, like we need to show empathy, and we need to
So basically, empathy is stepping into the shoes of others and being there by their side in their moments of crisis.
exactly.
Right? Okay. Fine. So, if you deeply analyze your 7 or 8 years of service, 3 things that you could learn from this experience in the aviation industry, 3 things that you could learn, and it has been an incredible learning for you.
First, some patience.
Patience.
Yes.
I knew you would say that. Okay. Fine.
Aviation, like not only me, everybody who is working in aviation, the first they will say that this is patience, because we don't have any other choice. To be very honest, we don't have any other choice. Patience is the key.
Yeah. They say, there's a beautiful quote, patience is the key to success. You get the chicken by hatching it, not by smashing it. Just on a lighter note, you get the chicken by hatching it, not by smashing it. Anyway, so patience is of critical importance, paramount importance, right? Cancellations and delays, I can understand. What else?
Value of time.
Value of time. Every second counts. Okay, wonderful.
In aviation, so every seconds, like every milliseconds counts.
Every millisecond counts, right? The third learning.
The third learning, I'll say, communication.
Okay. Why communication?
The communication, because as I told you before, in the time of cancellation and all, we need to communicate. Like empathy. If we show empathy to the customer,
Yeah.
but we need to know first what happened to the customers. Like, if is there any medical emergency, so we need to ask the customer first that what happened. Or it's not like that if you directly go and ask that what happened, that will make the passenger a little bit more angry or a little bit more sad. So it is the mixture of like empathy and communication.
Dear viewers, he is speaking very important stuff. The very, very important things he has highlighted, because I know the depth of empathy, what he has highlighted, the value of time, empathy. These are easier said than done, because that is extremely important. I get reminded of a beautiful quote by Rumi, I think, and this is something which we really should carry always, as far as customer service is concerned. The quote goes something like this, Zubair: listen with ears of tolerance. You need to listen with ears of tolerance. See through eyes of compassion. So being into customer service, I'm sure you're able to relate tolerance, listening skills, see through eyes of compassion, understand the pain of people. And that's beautiful. Empathy. We need to show an empathy and speak with the language of love. It's a beautiful quote. I think that's connected to Rumi. So listen with ears of tolerance, see through eyes of compassion, and speak with the language of love. I'm sure you are able to relate the significance of these beautiful, lines in the context of aviation industry.
Yes. At the time I joined the first few months, it was like, where am I right now?
Okay.
What is happening around me? Why, like, why the people are so angry? What happened to them?
Okay.
But then gradually I started learning that these skills now I have.
That's beautiful. Okay.
It is like I used to have these skills before, but it was not polished. The aviation sector that polished my skills. And I'll say that I'm not expert right now also, but like I'm polishing it day by day, day by day, day by day, learning new things every day. And every day there is a different situation.
Yeah.
So, I'll give an example.
Okay.
Like few days back, as we all know that some disruption happened in the airports.
Yeah.
Due to that, in our airport, it like all the flights got cancelled. All the flights. And the few passengers, one passenger was very angry at the time. He made a video, he posted on the social media. I was the person who was handling him.
Okay.
At the time, he came. He was a doctor, though he had an appointment in some other place, and all the flights were cancelled. And in our airport, only our company is providing the service.
Okay.
There is no other option. All the flights, if all the flights are cancelled, so we have only left with one option: ship the passenger to the other day.
Yeah.
And before 3-4 days and after 3-4 days, like it was getting cancelled at the last moment. So we are not like providing, not able to provide or like give a strong or a solid, you can say the solid changes or the word to the customer. The customer was asking like, "Kal jayega na flight?" We are like, we are not sure.
It was a trust deficit.
Ma'am, as of now in our system, it is there, but we cannot say it will go or not. So that made the customers also very angry at that time. And that person was like, he was like,
he lost his cool
and shouted like anything.
Okay.
At the time,
but as
I
they
showed
say,
him the empathy also, but it didn't work because like he had an important meeting.
I understand.
As a doctor, he might have some important or other work to do.
Yeah.
And it was like the next option was not available.
So this job, what I could understand, we did a little bit of dissection of this particular job, and thank you so much for sharing all those fine details about it. So an area where there is so much of volatility, quick changes, it's so volatile. The time schedules, the cancellations, the reschedules, and then the emergencies, so many other things are there, and the moods of people, the anger management and all that. But when you look back, as far as your career is concerned, do you really feel that, as they say sometimes, the worst of the situations, bring out the best in people? Sometimes the biggest adversities, lead to the greatest comebacks of people. Probably all these challenges and troubles and difficulties has shaped you as a better professional, a better human being, with more empathy, with more patience, with more understanding, and with more tolerance. How do you look at your career of 7 or 8 years in aviation?
If I look back, at the time after completing my graduation, from that to now, few changes, not few, I would say a lot of changes, which is like shaped myself, my
Your personality.
My personality. Like it taught me, first thing is patient listening to the person with the problem, listening to the person first, uh, give solution. So mainly solution oriented, like point of view, and like value of time, and one thing I already said, communication is started with my own shop, and it's still going on, and it is like I'm every day I'm improving it. So these few things.
As well as empathy,
Yeah, empathy
as
is-
well as compassion,
yes,
as
that's
well
right.
as adaptability.
Yes.
Because, as I said, highly volatile atmosphere, you need a lot of patience, incredible patience. So, if I have to highlight in bullet points, these are amazing traits which have gone to that extent of shaping you as a better individual, as a better professional that you are today, having spent 7 to 8 years. So, I look at it this way. I mean, in bullet points, amazing traits: empathy, compassion, incredible patience,
Yes.
adaptability, active listening skills, being a solutions oriented person. These are amazing traits to cultivate. Congratulations for having faced such challenges and coming out as a better human being, a better professional, a better individual.
Yes.
Fine. So Mr. Zubair, let us close this mock interview and beyond, as I keep saying. There are many people who are looking at you today through this video. One piece of advice that you want to give to the upcoming generation who are maybe now studying in the colleges and they are planning to make a career in the aviation industry. One advice: try to distill everything you're learning for the past 7-8 years. One advice, key advice that you want to give the next generation and the aspirants planning to make a career in the field of travel, tourism, customer service, aviation.
Okay. There are a lot of advices. If somebody wants to be in the hospitality, the customer service industry, the first thing, you need to have patience. You have to have patience, because this sector will test your patience every day.
Right.
And it is, from the outside, it is looking a very glamorous job. It is very you can say, oh my god, they're wearing ironed clothes, neat and clean clothes, the females are wearing a good makeup and looking very beautiful, and they're going to the airports or big hotels, in this job, in providing hospitality and customer service job. But actually what they are facing on
On a day-to-day basis.
day-to-day basis, it is test your patience. You'll have to have empathy. You cannot go beyond your limits also.
Right.
You cannot be angry to the people you are handling. You are you have to give solutions. The company which are employing the employer,
Yeah.
the employer giving you the salaries, so they expect you to handle the situation. So you need to come up with solutions. If you are not able to do these few things, the aviation or the hospitality sector is not made for you. This is the small advice I have.
Thank you, Zubair. With these thoughts, we would like to close this mock interview and beyond, as I keep saying. Thank you, viewers, for watching this video. We tried our best to be as authentic as possible. I was wearing the hat of an HR professional, being into this profession now for over 15 years and having interviewed thousands of candidates. It was a pleasure to interview you, Zubair.
Thank you so much.
And he wore the hat of, honestly, a customer service professional, which he has been, the role which he has been playing for the past so many years. And it was like from the horse's mouth to listen to him and feel the troubles and the challenges which they face on a day-to-day basis, the realities which he spoke, beyond the glitz and the glamour, the true realities and the challenges which people face. We hope that this interview has been beneficial. This conversation, this discussion has been really beneficial to our viewers. We are sorry if we went wrong somewhere inadvertently, and we are so excited to get the feedback in the form of comments in the comments section, and we will try to further stay connected by our responses through the comments section, or maybe we can have another mock interview and a discussion beyond what we covered today based on the feedback that you share on my YouTube channel, Inspire and Empower with Atif. Thank you so much once again. Thank you, Zubair, for investing your precious time. It's such a great feeling. I'm really full of gratitude for your precious time. Thank you. Thank you, viewers. Have a great time.
Thank you so much, sir.